Sounds like nonsense.
Nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
No, that sounds like nonsense.
That sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
You know what
to
that
me.
sounds like?
Sounds like
like nonsense.
nonsense.
That sounds like
Sounds
nonsense.
like nonsense.
Sounds like
Is this what it's gonna
nonsense.
sound like?
Sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
No.
Sounds like nonsense.
It's nonsensical.
And it sounds like this.
Hey guys, happy Sunday.
Hey, how's it going?
It was well. It was well.
Rough start. Fucking rough start right now. I think my board got broken. So we're limping along here, and Mommy's not here to help me.
Oh, man.
And we've expanded the studio, so every single cord that I have has been unplugged and replugged in.
A lot of changes.
Mostly it's going to be...
Speaking of changes, did you get a view of Kevin Johnson's hairline? Whoa. The man was not gifted with looks, and nature is just making a cruel example of him.
He's so young.
My goodness.
He's so young to be going so
fired.
bald.
Shots
It shouldn't
fired.
be like that, but it is. It's not really his fault, I guess.
Oh,
I don't know. You can take that pill. There's a little pill you can take, Rogaine or whatever it is. It'll slow it down.
really?
Speaking of pills, it's like he had a butt plug that was attached to the word San Diego because he must have said, I'm from San Diego 18 times.
He wants everyone to know.
Oh,
Yeah, he definitely does.
yeah. Oh, man.
Holy shit. Have I ever told you guys the story of me getting a hand job on a church bus?
No.
Courtney's not here, so.
Oh,
Sure.
Yeah, I haven't.
no, you haven't.
Well, I won't. I don't
Okay.
know. Unless you really want to
But
hear
it's
it.
out there.
Just so you know, just let it marinate a little bit. It was pretty wild.
You know, I got to admit, I had to leave this room right now to go back and uncontrollably lie craft.
Because of me
I
fucking up in
just
here.
watched him melt down, and he was trying not to, and he finally got the ball rolling, and then he kicks one thing over.
I broke the cord.
And I had to excuse myself because if I was laughing in front of him, he probably would have punched me. But
I heard you.
my ribs are hurting, my stomach is hurting, and I'm sorry. We are back together now, and everything's rolling.
I
Just
hope.
to rewind a little bit, Jeb,
Yeah.
back to this hand job. Can
Yeah.
you at least share the dude's name so we can give him a shout out?
Ah,
We can call him Andreas.
Andreas.
Yeah, shout out to Andrea for the
Shout out to Andre.
the dry warm one that I got. I didn't jizz; it was too much pressure, but it was weird.
Because God was watching, or you were on a bus?
It was really weird because like it was one of those retreats, Windy Gap, North Carolina. We went to, and it like
Shout out.
I can't remember the dude's name, but everyone was like doing a thing, at church at the end. There was like, if you want to be saved, today's your day. Come up to the front, right? So they wait to the end of
Altar
the
call.
altar call, right? Exactly. So they waited until like there's this big moment. Everyone's crying and like all being indoctrinated and stuff. And I went out for a cigarette. They were letting us smoke. I was
Wow.
like 16 or something, but they were like, you can smoke out there with the sinners.
With the sinners.
So yeah, it was one of those retreats, and everyone was feeling all freshly saved and whatever. And I was like, yo,
Hand job.
yeah, let's do it. Let's get it
Wow.
done. So that was pretty neat.
But where'd the pressure come from?
That's a good buddy.
I was sitting on a bus full of like,
Oh, so everyone was in there.
everyone was in
Other
there.
believers.
Yeah, we were on our way home. We just threw a blanket over, and I was like, well, I just pulled it out.
Couldn't you just like come and do this? Ah, I found Jesus! Oh, I found it! Oh, Jesus!
I don't know.
Or the spirit was pouring out of him.
Yeah, and everyone would be clapping, and she'd be going faster.
It was rough, Those teenage hand job days. I don't miss them. It was
Oh,
a
no.
little brutal. Like
This like,
rub you raw.
well, no, it's probably like milking the udders. Just yoink,
Yeah,
yoink,
yeah.
yoink.
Whoa.
Yeah, the technique was off. It takes a long time.
Takes a long time.
Yeah. So, hi, Courtney. Welcome to Sounds Like Nonsense podcast, everyone. I'm your host, Jeb. On the number 2s, we have Mr. Will Ridge.
Hello, everybody.
Normally, we have Sportney sitting here, but she's out partying in Seattle for the weekend. But we do
Looking
have...
that gum wall.
Yeah, totally. We have the illustrious Mr. Ellie, the Jayer, the chef, Slick Big Dick, a.k.a. the Convertible Man, the Great Uncle, also known as Delicious J, the Line Stepper, a.k.a. Mr. Pinky Toe, Mr. His Terms, the Leg Man, the Fish Fucker, Mr. Livestream. He puts the hot in yoga. I know he says some weird shit, but he's the key master of the key vault, and he's blue all the way through, and his friends just know him as Jeff. What up?
What's up,
Think we gotta
Keymaster?
take the convertible part out for the winter.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Too cold?
But fish, watch out.
All right, Jeff, what's your standouts this week, man?
Oh,
Well, who are you going to go see tonight?
oh. Well, went and saw some comedy on Friday. So 2 days ago, saw Harland Williams from Dumb and Dumber,
Harland
where
Williams.
most people would recognize him, the motorcycle cop. He was good. He was really good.
Really?
Totally different type of stand-up.
But he's like,
Ton of-
he's the
Say again?
8-second guy, right? Like, not 8 seconds, 7 seconds. That's the key.
Also the dude from
Something about Mary.
something to do. Yeah.
Yeah, step into my office. Why? Because you're fucking fired. That's just him talking to himself.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's great. He's funny. Is he doing stand-up?
Yeah, a ton of crowd work, but it's super smart. He's playing it all back and it's super interactive, but there's kind of jokes within jokes. It's frustrating. Some people walked out, which was great.
Oh,
People in the audience feel like they're smarter than him. Like, why does he keep saying this? Like, exactly. But tonight, I'm going to go see Mr. Sacco, possibly Mr. Sacco.
which is
AKA.
Mankind,
that's right.
AKA
I forget his
Mick
fucking
Foley.
name.
Mick Foley.
Yeah.
Not
That's
a
good.
wrestling fan, but I've heard he's a great storyteller. I've seen him interviewed. $20. Why not?
Yeah,
I think you might
totally.
have fun.
Yeah, I'm not big into wrestling, but I have friends that are or were or whatever. And he was the man back then. Some of the shit he did was fucking wild though. When he was
Yeah.
doing the Mankind thing or whatever, what he did, the rage in a cage or whatever it is, and like 3 stories up, eating shit off of it. Like, it's wild.
And just how weird that character is so great. It makes me so happy. Do yourself a favor, do a little YouTube search on some of his best interviews, not necessarily talking about his matches, but just him talking, his hype interviews. They're fucking crazy.
Nice.
Did
Another
you,
remember
standout,
him.
just to make sure that it does get addressed. I got a lot of turkey on my hands all of a sudden.
Yeah, how did that go?
Yeah, for a mini turkey, that's going to keep me busy up until I leave for Thanksgiving.
How was
go
it?
have more turkey?
Yes. I haven't really dug into it. I just picked it up today because it went to my old address, which wasn't even my address. It went across the street to my neighbor's place. He held on to it for me, but he was out of town because then he went hunting. Met up with him
Snake.
today, got it back, chopped it all up. It's in a container in my fridge.
All right.
Pretty smoky, huh?
Pretty smoky, but I picked a little at it. It was good, tasty. I'm looking forward to having some tonight.
Sweet.
What's up with you boys?
I got a turkey too because the company fucked up more than just that. They sent one to my house, and I was like,
Right.
"Whoa, come on!" But she was she was so sweet and nice, man. Shout out
Pretty
to them.
delicious mistake to run into, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Was it Greenfield turkey out of Texas? Something. If you, it's really, really good customer service.
Out of Tyler, Texas.
Yeah, she said, "Oh,
Shout out to
oh,
Blaine.
honey, I'm so
Blaine.
sorry that happened. I see right here, happy belated birthday. Oh, he must be so upset." And I was like, "He's gonna be all right, you know." And she goes, "You just enjoy that turkey and let me send one out to him." So that was really cool. They corrected the mistake right away.
Wow.
But then they sent it over to Snake's house, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
Snakes.
It was in good hands. I was okay with that.
Yeah, Snake's a good dude. We've gone through this. Yeah. Will, what are your standouts?
Well, I thought you were going to mention that we completely changed this whole studio.
We
everything,
sure did.
Everything is unrecognizable into a good way.
Yeah. So, how many people do you think can get in here for some shows?
I'm going to be honest, easily 40.
Oh, way more than that. I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean, you could probably get 70 people in here.
Okay. Well, see, that's the kind of show I'm not going to. So,
That's definitely a super spreader.
yeah,
No, I think you can get a comfortable 50 people in here.
I think so.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's been just hours and hours and hours. Like I said at the top of the show, every chord, but not just every chord, every single thing off of the walls. Then clean it and then put everything else back up and then it's just been a
Including
nightmare.
the spit wall.
Spit
that was
wall,
new.
spit tile's gone.
Yeah,
I took it out. It's gone.
it's great.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
what are you
know.
going to do now?
I've had to get a new spot. I already started. I spit over here last night, but I missed and I hit the ceiling. So,
Can
yeah.
you just not do it? Or
I can't. I had to have a spot.
Can you put it in a?
When I'm singing, dude, I get phlegmy. You know, I sing so loud. I gotta
What about
get
a
rid of
trash
those
can
loogies.
by you?
Nah, let's spitball's more fun.
Oh God, I don't know how.
It does feel good.
It does. Just launching one out, dude. Because I can launch it across the room and nail a spot. I'm pretty accurate too.
So you're
which
like
is nice. It's like a skill that I like to show off.
You're like one of those spitting fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little cobra where it goes across and then nails in the eyes. So that's it. Just you helping me this week. Do you have no other standouts?
I'll get the culture corner, but
Oh yeah.
what did I do this week? Not much. I really didn't do very much. No.
Yeah. Well, I got a bunch of things that happened since Courtney's out of town. I did a little date night with Riley last night, a little dude date.
Oh, let's hear.
That was really cool. We don't have a movie theater here anymore. They got rid of it. They're knocking it down to put it in and out. Super frustrating. We've talked about that. But we went to Santa Maria. We got a nice steak dinner. I found this place, Shaw's. Have you ever been to Shaw's?
No.
I don't know. I had never heard of it, but I was just Googling it. And it popped up, and it was badass.
Where? In Santa Maria, huh?
Yeah, Santa Maria, like 2 blocks away from the movie theater. Really great dinner. They cook like on the Santa Maria style barbecue, but right in front of you.
Oh.
There's a big glass window, so you can see into the kitchen. And we were sitting right there and watching them cook it. It was great, really good. And then we went and saw Venom.
Oh, let's hear it.
I wanted to go see something else, but Riley was with me.
I heard.
I think it was a good choice because it was silly. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just heard. Not so good.
No, it wasn't great. But
I saw it. It sucked.
yeah, it's definitely not the thing. But seeing any movie live like that, an action movie or whatever, and it's the huge explosions and the whole thing like that, it makes it kind of cool.
If you're gonna see that piece of shit, you definitely should pay full price and see it in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get an
One, just to
experience.
punish yourself, and 2, you do want to see it on the big screen.
Yeah. I was like, man, I would hate this at my house. But here it was fun, you know. I brought myself a little pint of Captain Morgan's for my Coke, you know. So I just sat there, and it's short enough.
What's the guy who plays it? Does he still do this one?
Yeah, he is the same guy. So it's
Because
like
this is a
sequel.
Venom 2 or something, right?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was a sequel or what they were doing, but it was a sequel. It was up, you know, whatever. But one thing that did happen, which really pissed me off right at the end of it, they did a Joy Division song, which I fucking love Joy Division. But listen to this dog, hot fucking garbage. That it's a remix or remake. Listen to this. Let's skip to the middle. This is fucking blasphemy is what it is.
Oh, really?
I could not believe that. So Hot 8 brass band, go fuck yourself. Don't fucking fuck around and touch my music.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't believe that bullshit.
And
I heard it immediately. I was like, is this Love
Pretty
Tore Us
fitting
Apart?
for that shitty movie.
The perfect fucking cherry on top of the piece of shit movie that it was. So anyways, that was fun.
Wow. Well, at
Speaking of
least
movies, I'd like to give a shout out to, and it may have been somebody on this podcast who's recommended The Conjuring. Anybody who's recommended that movie
Yeah, it's good.
can go fuck themselves.
I like The Conjuring.
Oh, total piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch Venom and
Wow.
listen to the Joy Division remake.
No,
Oh, yeah.
just hard no on that one.
Conjuring is that the chick that comes out of the fireplace or the fucking TV?
That's
No,
the
it's
ring.
The Ring.
Oh, then I don't know.
What about Ringu? That was pretty good too. That was the original one, the Japanese one.
What about this?
Yeah.
Even though it was a shitty movie, you still had a good time with your son.
Yeah, we had a good time. It's not too often that like we just hang,
Right.
you know, like without like some sort of agenda or something happening, you know, like just quality time, just talking. Pretty much talked until we had nothing left to say.
That's great.
You know, like, and it was great. He showed me some new music. He's into rap, and I don't hate rap. I listen to it.
Yeah,
some.
yeah.
So
You used to be a beater back then.
I was a beater, yeah. He showed me this guy, Jack Harlow. It was pretty cool, dude. I like Jack Harlow. Out of all the new ones that he's got, did you guys hear about the Travis Scott fucking show?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Holy shit. Did you guys see any of the videos of that?
No.
Ooh. Oh. No, I'd say don't. It's
Yeah.
so fucking morbid, bro. Like,
Homeboy's
Homeboy's up there singing and like just doing his show as there's a fucking dead body being like carried out of the fucking place. Like, it's mind blowing.
And this was Stampede, right?
A stampede. Yeah, they think, I don't know what's happened at this point. I didn't research it before doing this because I wasn't sure if I was going to bring it up, but they think that someone was going around jabbing people with needles with drugs.
What?
Because there's a bunch of people that kind of fell out all at the same time. So I guess it's I didn't even know that was a thing. I know about like getting roofied or whatever, but I don't know that that's true.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say we find out that one was not true.
I think, yeah, it doesn't seem right, but I know that what they were calling it like a surge. He's like, surge forward or whatever, something like that. People just got stomped. Hey man, rule number 1 of the mosh pits, pick your buddy up, and pick your buddy's buddy up or some stranger up, anybody. So, and I heard, I guess like moshing's like a new thing at rap concerts. They just don't have it down yet.
The crowd is
Clearly.
pushing so far forward. The people up front are getting pushed up against that railing.
I've been there. It fucking sucks.
I
I've
heard-
been squish before, you know.
I heard he went afterwards to Dave and Buster's. I'm serious.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. He didn't. I mean, his
Well,
apology was insincere.
I'm being honest. That's what they asked the lawyer representing. They said, didn't he go to Dave and Buster's? And I think she said something like he didn't realize the how severity of it all. Whatever. I don't know. That's something I heard.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Speaking of pieces of shit, Johnny Rotten, he was on The Masked Singer. You guys know what The Masked Singer is?
Yes.
It's pretty ridiculous. I was pretty shocked because he's such a prick all the time, and you know he's a bootlicker these days and stuff. Which, you know, I don't care. I'm an independent. I don't care if you're Republican, whatever. But this guy, he's been a real fucking dick. Like,
Right.
He's really on that Nazi borderline for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was
He's
all
a
against that.
fucking asshole, dude. But I want you guys to hear just a little clip of him doing this.
What? He's flipped it up on us.
Isn't that weird?
Wow.
Terrible.
But he's singing
He's
because usually he's not. He's
No, he's a singer. He's the singer of the Sex Pistols.
Well, I know, but he's blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. I think his other one was Alice Cooper, which is a little better. But I was like, wow, dude, you're trying to sing this shit? Oh man, fucking embarrassing.
Wow. Hey, but
And then also like the coolest thing he's done in a really long time, which speaks volumes.
What was his costume?
A big jester.
Okay.
So he was making a joke out of it and stuff. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. It's the coolest thing he's done in a long time. But I don't know. You check it out, I
And
guess.
I'm sure he got paid handsomely for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a paycheck.
Yeah.
I wonder how much those
for him.
fuckers get for that. I think he got eliminated right away. I'm not sure. I don't watch that shit. Also, something I've been going down a rabbit hole. We're on a little trend of whatever's here. Mr. Dwayne Peters from U.S. Bombs. He's lost his goddamn mind. He's been shot out for a while. Anyone who knows Dwayne Peters' Gunfight, the Master of Disasters, old skateboarder. His Instagram is, it's a train wreck. It's so fun.
He's the one that murdered someone.
No.
Okay.
No, his son did die, and that was sad, but he has basically ostracized himself almost completely from the skateboarding community and also in the music community. He's really on the outs. He's got a few...
What's he putting out there?
Could you give us an example?
Whew, man, got to go to his Instagram and check it out, Master Disaster Dwayne Peters. You'll be able to find him. It's crazy, right-wing conspiracy things, racist shit, go fuck yourself, Tony Hawk, lots of that. Like everyone, like anyone that's in the skateboarding community are fucking sellouts and pieces of shit. He's the only real one left. It's methy. It's got real methy.
Gotcha.
Oh god, it's fucking gnarly.
Yep.
But it's really fun to look at. It's fun to watch people crumble. I don't know, just not good people, I guess. you know?
That's better. I thought you were going to say because, dickheads, they can grumble, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you know what? Hey, I forgot to say what we don't do on this podcast and stuff. But we're going to play some music. Courtney's not here, so I just skipped that part. But we do have a bunch of good songs today in bands. Hacked and Mainframe. They're from Australia. They're great. I'm actually going to play two of their songs today. because they asked me to play this one song, but they got a brand new single out that I really like, so I'm gonna play that one as well.
Good
we
call.
got Voice of Addiction coming on today. Our buddy Ian is gonna come on and talk with us. They've also got a new album coming out. And then Benny Ranks, who's the one who came in here and just grabbed my spit tile with his hands and just grabbed it out. And it was just laying out. He was fucking with it. He does not care at all. He's got a new album out called Too Lit by his new group, Knock Knock. It's a rap album. So we're going to play Do-Si Do off of that. And we'll play that one last because it doesn't fit in with the rest of the theme of the show, really. But it's a cool album,
we love
too.
Some Benny Ranks.
You got to love it, dude. That guy can sing, dude. It's
Yeah.
pretty great. So
He likes to show off his butt.
I see his nipples every single time I see him.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen his dick too. I've been going to a lot of shows. I went to see the Meteors play. They're like psychobilly, rockabilly stuff.
At a local place.
Yeah, a local place, really weird, kind of in the middle of nowhere, Los Alamos. If you guys are familiar with California, just this little biker bar on a Monday night. Pretty decent turnout. I was surprised.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe 100 people. Something like that.
For a Monday
Monday,
night
that's great.
and for it being Los Alamos.
Yeah, they made a critical error though. They did the Rockstar thing where you wait after your opening band 45 minutes in between bands. All their stuff was set up, and it was a Monday night. And it was around 9 o'clock, and people started getting real drunk. So
Yeah.
guess what happened?
A fight.
Big ass fucking bar fight on a Monday night. It was. I sat there with my cocktail and just watched it go down. The people that started it, friends of mine, I drove them there.
Wait, they fought each other?
No. She started it. He backed her up. I didn't catch the first thing. I was watching the band, so I didn't see the first thing that happened, but it got hot real quick. Like there was 10, 12 dudes, big guys, like two teams, like two football teams going at it. The security stood no chance. There's only two security guys. I was like, good fucking luck, dude. So I there's nothing for me to do. I'm not gonna if you pick a fight and you start it and you're my friend, I'm gonna let you get beat up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you get stomped and go to the hospital.
No, but
hey, man, I've been punched in the face way too many times for my friends, so that shit's over. So I let it go down. As soon as it was cool off enough, I was like, get in the truck, and he was like, yes, let's do it. And so I got him in the truck, got him home safe.
wow, you're a good man.
Well, I don't know. I still sat there with my cocktail. I was just drinking it, watching them punch each other. So
Wow.
I don't know how good of a dude I am. Courtney was like, I was watching you, like, oh, please don't get down there. And she's like, but then you just kind of leaned on the rail and finished your drink. Just watched it like it was a Mick Foley fight.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Those were the days, my friend.
Yeah. But
Sometimes that's the best call. You know what? I'm just going to finish my drink here.
I did the same thing for DRI 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, whatever it was. This dude, he pushed down this chick, man. I just do not fucking like that at all. Like I said earlier, man, you don't fucking knock people down in a mosh pit. You pick them up.
She was playing in the mosh.
He just launched her, dude.
Oh, okay, in the mosh pit.
And then she got up and he did it again, and I just fucking set my drink down and started going at him. I was like, I'm fuck this guy, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
he was pretty big. He was bigger than me. I was like, I'm gonna break his fucking knees. Is what I was thinking. Like I'm going right for his kneecaps, show him what's up.
Oh, wow.
So on my way there, because I got hot real quick. When he knocked that girl down, I was like, fuck this.
Right.
And then I thought on my way there, I was like, where's security right now?
Right.
And then I went, yeah, where the fuck is security? I'm not security. I'm not getting paid for this. So I just, my friend Todd was there. I was like, Todd, let's go. And we just left.
Wow.
And I was like, look at me. I'm maturing.
Wow.
'Cause I was mad, dude. But just that moment of clarity or whatever, thinking, where the fuck is security? And then I was like, yeah, I'm not security. Fuck this guy.
Wow.
I don't have to sit here and watch it or be a part of it, but I can just leave.
Little man grew up. Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying, dude.
Good for you. Because, you probably would end up breaking something yourself.
It would have hurt. That guy he was a big guy.
Yeah.
And he had more friends there than I did.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, I don't care. Like, you're not going to sit there and hit a woman in front of me or a girl. Like, you're a big dude. Like, he was just he was doing that machismo thing that people do. And come on. It wasn't big enough for him. I'm like, it's a Wednesday night, dude. Lompoc. Settle down. Put your shirt back on. Your titties are flapping all over the place. You're fucking embarrassing. So, anyhow.
Wow.
Yeah. Lots of shows, though,
In the
lately.
mosh pit.
Yeah. I think we get in our first song, right?
Let's hear it.
All right, this is Hack the Mainframe, and it's called REM Sleep.
seen all the possibilities.
All right, that was Hack the Mainframe. That was REM's Sleep off a Disorders of Consciousness album. But they have a new single out called Time Machine, so we're going to play that in just a little bit. But I think they've got a whole brand new album coming out, and that's from my buddy Mika. He's the drummer of that from No Quarter. We've played them on here numerous times. That's your buddy Drop Bear.
Oh, yeah, right. Drop Bear.
So when he sent me the artwork for the No Quarter new album, it looks really cool. As soon as he gets those things done, we're going to have them on again, and we can talk some more shit.
That sounds like fun.
I told him you softened up on it a little bit, and he laughed.
Fucking koalas.
Okay, so I got to go into a punk of the week here.
All right.
This one's fucking crazy. Do you guys know who let me get my little notes here so I don't fuck it up. Sophia Urista is.
She's the lead singer of Against Blood.
Brass
Close.
Against. Brass Against. Yeah. That was fucking crazy. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
I think she took a shit first. I think there was
You
something.
think there's poo-poo?
There was, because first of all, she screams, and it comes straight out, and then the pee-pee comes.
It was...
She's just singing. She keeps singing.
She's a great singer.
I'd say she's a great performer.
What are your thoughts on this?
Well, why don't you explain what?
Yeah,
had
people need to know what
happened.
happened.
So they played this band called Brass Against. They're a cover band, but they incorporate brass instruments, right? So they had a pretty good spot. Who were they opening for? Was it Soundgarden? Stone Temple Pilots.
No.
Stone Temple Pilots was on after them, and Slipknot was playing. Like, that was a huge thing. Rockville was the festival or whatever. But yeah, she had been saying during the set that she had to pee, and then she invited who wants to get peed on, and some dude was like, I do, and then went up on stage and laid down, and then she squatted over him while singing and pissed like a horse on this fucking dude.
I think there's a little bit of something before that.
It was disgusting. I mean, my fucking stuff. I couldn't barely watch it. I would have loved to have seen it live, though. I gotta say.
No, she
I didn't mind watching it on video. That was a strong stream, lady.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Powerful.
fucking gnarly. Punk of the week for sure.
drank a
Sophia.
lot of water.
That was I couldn't fucking believe it. I don't know if I told this story on here before, but Mark of Guttermouth, I saw him, someone called him a poser in the crowd. He goes, "Wow, I'm a fucking poser? What would make me not be a poser?" And she goes, "Sit on my face." And he goes, "All right, well, come on up." So then she lays down on the ground of Velvet Jones in Santa Barbara.
What?
Craig's Club. Craig Jenkins. He did 2 episodes with us. Go check those out. But she lays down on the ground. He's like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. He's kind of like, he didn't want to do it for sure, but he's like, fuck it.
You have to.
He pulled down his pants, spread his butt cheeks, and stuck her nose right up his asshole.
Oh my God! Really?
And he's like, am I not a poser now? She's like, yeah, you're good.
What?
Oh my God!
I think it sounded a little more like, ooh.
Am I still a poser? I was like, this is a really weird flex, chick. Everyone was just a little taken back, and I don't know if I would have seen someone piss that much. I mean, that was so much piss.
Do you think that it would have
That's a
been?
lot.
It would have
Yeah.
went over well if it was the roles reverse. If a man called a woman a poser, and then he said, "Hey, sit on my face,"
Yeah, that's different.
it would. I couldn't be punk of the week.
No.
No.
I don't know. But Sophia,
If both parties are willing to stand their ground, hey,
yeah, dude. People are saying that it's
sign me
assault.
up to watch from a distance.
People said it was assault. I'm like, no, he was willing. But you should definitely go on their Instagram, and they put out a kind of a weak apology thing, whatever. I
The
don't.
band has since apologized. Yes, they were surprised, and they do not intend to have that happen at any future shows.
Right.
Which is a disappointment.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're onto something. I mean, Ozzy, with the bat thing, now you get pissing on someone's face. So,
Yeah, shit piss.
you guys want to hear a little taste of what Brass Against sounds like?
Yeah, let's hear it.
This is a Tool cover. It's The Pot.
Who are you to wave your finger? You must have been out of your head. waters, you practically raise the dead. Rob the grave to slow the cradle, then burn the evidence down. Soapbox house of cards and glass, so don't go tossing your stones around. You must have been high. You must have been high. You must have been.
All right. Well, you guys get the idea, right?
Very good.
Kind of cool, kind of not cool. I don't know. They do Rage Against the Machine
Different
covers.
sound. There's room for everything out there.
So they are doing a European tour with Tool, or at least they were.
Oh, right.
I don't know. It seems so weird to. I don't know. Actually, I was gonna say it's so weird to bring a cover band on a big tour like that. But I love Me First and the Gimme Gimme's a lot, and Manic Hispanic. So I guess I get it. Anyway, so
I had a buddy slam Tool pretty good the other night. He said, he's like, yeah, that's kind of like baby's first metal.
a little bit, dude. I love that album. Oh, what the fuck? The classic one with the cow licking its asshole. You know, the little hidden thing behind the CD. Do you know? You don't know what I'm talking about, Jeff? Seen that, I can't
Trying to
remember.
think of the name of it.
Yeah, I can't think of it. But my mom was like, "You just got that for the nasty photo," and I was like, "Yeah." And now,
Yeah.
I love it. So,
He's still the original singer, right?
yeah.
Maynard? Yeah.
Yeah. Something that I had forgot to bring up. I had my first real show with my band Up Your Guts, and it was all right. You know, we had a great time. We weren't the greatest. You know, a little sloppy, a little rusty.
Well,
Coming out, and that's how my board got broken. I think I'm gonna definitely go through it after this. But while I was there, my friend Amy, who's been on, Amy Hedberg,
That's
right. Jeff said she was the worst guest we've ever had.
Yeah.
So she's been holding on to that a little bit, and she said we were talking band names and trying to come up with fake band names and just kind of joking around. She said the worst band name she's ever heard is there's two of them.
Swamp Cock.
Swamp Cock is the worst band name ever,
Yeah.
and then Hymen
That's
Blasters.
what everybody says. Nobody laughs when they hear that name.
Hymen Blasters. Whose is that?
It's some dudes out of Oxnard. Yeah,
Hymen Blasters.
Hymen Blasters.
Jeez.
Fucking nasty, dude.
Yeah, but that's pretty lame. Yeah, like,
I don't know. You know, that was her. Those are her picks, not mine.
okay.
I like Swamp Cock. I saw that shirt in there the other day. I remember I cut the sleeves off of it. It's just a weird looking tank top.
Swamp Cock's
Exactly
too
what it's
good,
made
though.
for.
Because it's just two syllables and it's two odd words and it almost rhymes. It's perfect. Swamp Cock.
Yep,
It's too good.
I
I
like
want to
it.
say it.
I know. Fuck you fucking Swamp Cock.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I should have said. Hack to Mainframe has a show coming up December 10th. It's going to be their first Christmas show. Australia's opening back up, and I don't think they have to sit down. And also, I heard that Canada is opening up for stand-up shows again.
Right.
It seems so weird. Like you're still in the same room. The stand-up, sit-down thing.
Right.
I get it because there's more saliva and stuff, but dude, you've made the choice once you get there.
Yeah, you've definitely made
You know,
a choice.
come on, man. If I'm standing up in a restaurant to go pee, is
Yeah.
the same thing as me sitting down at a restaurant to eat.
To go and pee.
You know, whatever. You know.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'm not peeing in the middle of there. I'm no Sophia. So I don't know. It's
And just like Hack the Mainframe, if you would like to be potentially featured as a band on Sounds Like Nonsense, hit us up. Sounds like nonsense at gmail.com.
Right.
yes.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, or feel free to call in, leave a message, 805-697-707.
Nicely done. You're
Zero.
right.
Yeah, that's right. We haven't done that in a while because we keep forgetting to plug ourselves. And also, if you are listening, to like, subscribe, all those things, that really helps us too.
Speak for yourself. We're not plugging yourself.
Oh, okay.
I was ready this afternoon.
Yeah.
I got my tail in.
Oh God.
He's got his tail in.
I don't want to talk about it.
Is that like a
butt plug
a
with a
furry,
little furry tail on
a
it?
furry thing? Yeah, yeah.
You know it's blue too.
Oh God, that's so
Well,
true.
Unicorn. It's all part of my unicorn outfit.
It's just like feathers, like a gross.
Oh my God.
Do you guys remember what the question of the week was?
No.
Me neither. But I think actually I do I don't know if we said this or not. Question of the week: if you were to put a prank on Craigslist, like what happened to Kevin Johnson,
Right.
what would it be? But I haven't thought of it, so maybe we save that for next week.
Yeah, because yours is going to be good.
You know, I don't know. What do you think, Jeff?
I could wait.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that you were really into this idea when we made it up.
Really?
I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, dude. But I do have
I'll get into it.
I have a note here that says Jeff loved with an arrow at question of the week.
Okay, well, all right, I'm into
And
it.
it also says Sex Bomb by Flipper.
Yeah.
I got to check that out, and I haven't done that. But that's on my notes. Oh, man. So, and I think we've slipped into retractions, revisions, and additions. Anyone got anything? I'm going to go last.
I'll go second.
I'm wearing sounds like nonsense shirt. Did you know that?
I know how to read, yeah.
I didn't realize that until I kind of sat down before.
I was stoked on the team spirit.
Yeah, and I realized today's our day. They didn't have it on purpose.
Oh,
Good timing.
It was just weird timing.
you nailed it.
That's right.
Is it?
That's it.
Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
Jeff, I guess you're up.
My it's a slight addition, and I don't want to talk about this jackass any more than any of you do. But back to Kevin Johnson. I don't know if he's so much as a troll. I think he's just bipolar. Because before the episode had ended, he'd left me multiple voice messages apologizing. And it's like, Jesus,
Oh.
man. One, stop crying when you're leaving a voice message for me, please. And big fucking deal.
Wow.
Wow.
You're a loser. You're from a land of losers. I mean, just whatever. So that's all I have. I guess that's my addition.
Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds really good. He's never going to come back on again.
Who's
Oh,
Kevin
man.
Johnson?
Exactly.
I have something to tell you that I would have to tell you off air, but please remind me before you go. And Jeff, I know you're going to have to leave soon because you got a thing to do.
About 20 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, please remind me. This definitely
Sure.
involves you, Kevin. I hope that this is gonna bother you because it really should. You guys are gonna love it. Okay, so Will,
yeah.
did you watch the Squid Game yet?
No, it's about. But I read it. I read about it.
You gotta watch it.
It's a movie. No, it's a series
Yep.
of people that have to live and survive like a game show
That's right, for money.
for money, but it's kids.
Kids games, yeah. It's great. That's it. That
Is it subtitled? Because it's Korean, I think.
I don't know. I watch everything with subtitles because I'm deaf.
It's
I don't
Korean.
know. I can't
It's
remember.
Korean, I
I don't
believe.
think it is.
No, I think they dub it.
Yeah, it's dubbed.
Yeah, I think they do English.
Oh.
Yeah.
It takes a second. It almost seems it's kind of bad at the beginning, the dubbing, because it's like that voice doesn't match how that person looks. So you have to get over that. Once I think right around the 20-minute, I was ready to quit it at like 10 minutes. I
Yeah.
was like, just give it a little bit of time.
I heard it
20
was.
minutes. It was like, okay, I get it. I think I'm gonna like this. This has a twisted turn.
Yeah.
I hear it is a huge successful product.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
he got denied multiple times before I think Netflix decided to take it, and now it is exceptional. I haven't seen it. This is just what I read about it, and so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I liked it. I just wanted to bring it back up because I was wondering. And Jeff, how did your candy thing go? Because you're handing out full bars trying to kiss ass since you just moved into the new neighborhood.
Yeah, how'd that work?
Uh,
This is for Halloween, everybody.
I got a lot of candy still. I got shut out.
Really?
No one,
Not one person?
not one person. And I know there's kids in the neighborhood, but I went out front just to kind of look around to see if there was any movement. And when I did, there was nobody on the streets.
Oh, weird. Do you have streetlights?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's
Yeah,
COVID.
it's a well-lit neighborhood.
So my street, my neighborhood is filled with kids, but I'm at a cul-de-sac, and I do have a streetlight. But the first couple years we went big. Like the first year we went there, spider webs, which kill hummingbirds, whatever, and skeletons and all kinds of shit, and really went all out. Tons of candy. I think we had a little party.
You said spider webs kill what?
Hummingbirds. Everyone this year was going, don't put fake spider webs out. It kills hummingbirds. But I don't think they're in the endangered species list, so whatever.
God.
We kill a lot of
They're
chickens.
getting into those bushes for anyways.
Yeah, dude, fuck them. But hi, Courtney.
Right.
I looked over at the couch like, I'm gonna get in trouble. But yeah, no kids, for like 2 years. So this year we didn't even we went and had beers. Fuck it.
I remember growing
Wow.
up, my neighborhoods were so packed full of kids. Not only that, if you were lucky enough, you get to get in a car and go to another complete neighborhood and start over. I do remember one of the houses giving out full bar Nestle Crunches, which we, as children, decided to come back, but in different costumes.
And it worked.
First time. And then, and then waiting the next 5 minutes to come back again, we should have waited longer. They caught on. But that was fantastic, and those were great days. Now, I believe with this day and age that we have, not only because of COVID, but because of just this fucked up world, I think a lot of people are not letting their kids go out, and I think that tradition might just end in the future. I don't know. I mean, when's the last time you've gave candy out?
Well, no, there were a ton of kids. I saw a lot of kids. They just didn't come. They just don't come down my little side street or whatever, I guess. It seems weird. It seems weird because, I mean, they're all up and down the other street, like right there. I'm like, 2 houses in, we got skeletons hanging and shit. I don't know. Like, it seemed like what. But I don't think that's true because I think we said this on Halloween too. But other countries are taking in Halloween traditions now too. So I don't think it's
Only
going
getting
away.
stronger.
And you're
I'll
right,
say-
because it is the second biggest
Yeah.
holiday, and I think that of financial gain, and I think a lot of that has to do with candy. So why are people buying candy if they're not trick or treating?
Yeah. All right. Well, we got a guest coming on. Jeff's got to leave. We got Ian coming in from Voice of Addiction. So I got one last thing I want to say. Will, you read the scary stories on the last episode?
Yeah,
I love that. So
you did.
I thought what we should do is everyone should have a little story time, and we should pick out books for the other person to read like a little excerpt from, like maybe towards the end of our shows every now and again. So like as a collective, we could pick out something for Jeff to read, you guys could all pick something for me to read, etc., and just put that in every now and again. And I have a call for the first one that I would like for Will to read, since he's the one that made me think of this, a Bill Pete book, or at least like an excerpt from Bill Pete.
You'll have to
He's
explain.
a children's author, very colorful illustrations and whatever. Super, super famous, but I think the cadence of it and how you verbalize.
What's his name again? Bill Pete?
Yeah. So, and I would say you could pick something that you like. I'm not going to be gnarly about it. And I mean, and this is not to say you did a good job, because I just took one little excerpt from you reading. I want you to play it right here.
He looked at the head and he started.
Will you hear that again?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
He looked at the head and he started.
He looked at your head and he stirred.
What the hell?
And you was supposed to be like started.
Started.
And he started, but you said he looked at the head and he stirred.
Oh, God. And you want me to read?
He looked at the head and he started.
Jesus.
I laughed. I laughed so fucking hard when I heard that. Oh my God.
I didn't even correct myself, huh?
No, I think you did, but I cut that part off because it's funnier without that context.
It's just the edit.
Oh, God. You're a good man.
You're abusive. Oh God. All right, Jeff. I hate to see you go, man, but I know you're gonna go have a good time right
Hey,
now.
Jeff. It's good
Hi,
seeing
boys.
you.
And then
Have a
we
great
got
rest of your day.
we got Ian
And
coming
then
on.
You'll have to tell me that Kevin story.
Oh yeah. Let's play this song and we'll take a quick break before Ian comes on.
Can you remember where you were when the blue eyes kept nothing that no drink and then you threw up in the sink? Where were you when we drowned? Where were you
what's up, Ian? How's it going, man? We just
It's
listened to
going
your
good, man. Thanks for having me on.
we just listened to your song Modern Day Meltdown.
I heard it.
Yeah, you got a little taste of it, your own medicine.
Yeah, that's an old one. I think that was 2013 that album came out.
Your last album was what, 2017?
Yeah, the last full length was 2017, and we just wrapped on the new one last month. So getting stoked. It's about to go to mixing and mastering, and so close.
Nice.
Awesome.
Did you guys record it yourself, or did you go in somewhere?
We did it at Black and Bloom Studios in Denver. So it was actually cool because where we're based out of Chicago, I've actually never recorded out of town before. So that was kind of cool.
Oh, sick.
You know,
Yeah.
just to have the whole experience and kind of really motivate you to get it all done, because it isn't just not having the studio time, but also catching your flight.
Well, also, yeah, you probably don't fuck around as much as being in your own hometown. Like, let's go out to our restaurant. You know, you're there in Denver and don't know anything. So it's just eat, focus,
Work.
work.
How long were you there?
We did 9 full days, and it was 12+ hour days every day. So it didn't really leave time for much else. It you know, kind of sucks because we don't get out and do a whole lot these days in the pandemic and whatnot. And it's like you couldn't even really make time to do anything because, you know, we were on a mission.
Yeah. I mean, clearly you had the songs written ahead of time, right? Or were you trying
of course.
Yeah. How many songs are we talking about?
13.
13 songs, 9 days. Okay.
Wow.
Yep. So a song a day, just a little bit more.
Are you a native Chicagoan?
No, I've been here about half my life. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, you got an accent.
Really?
I could hear an accent.
I don't hear it. I don't know.
Sorry.
You know, my family's from Ohio. That's where I would go every summer on vacation. Hamilton,
Well,
Ohio. Hamilton. Yeah.
Is that like by Columbus or something?
I don't know, man. I was a little kid.
I don't know where Hamilton is.
I think it's by Cincinnati.
Okay, yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's by
pretty far.
Cincinnati. We went to Kings Island or some shit like that when I was a kid. I don't know. That's what I remember.
I remember Kings Island when I was a kid too.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Whatever. We don't have to get into that shit. But yeah, so you guys have toured so much. Voice of Addiction has done so many. How many tours do you think you've done? And
Oh man, I have no idea how to count that. I'd have to do some research.
hundreds of shows. I mean, thousands of shows.
I mean, in the before times, we were doing, you know, at least 100 a year,
Wow.
and that's usually like 3-month-long tours in there, you know.
Jeez.
So I mean, we started in 2004, and not every year we're that busy, and sometimes we do more, sometimes we do less, but for, you know, a good decade at least.
Is
we've been
it
pulling
around the
100
world?
a year.
Did you say it was around the world, or was it just mainly North
North America?
America?
Here in Eastern Canada, and we've done Tijuana a couple times as well.
Oh wow.
I want to play TJ. How was the Tijuana shows?
What was that?
How were those TJ shows?
It's interesting. It's terrifying in a lot of ways, but really fun and really exciting. And
You park in San Diego on this side of the border and walk your shit over the bridge.
no, man, we drove right over.
Really?
Both times.
I've had friends that have played there, a few different bands. And they all tell me the same story of walking your shit over some bridge into Tijuana, and someone picks you up right there with your speaker cabinets and guitars and shit, takes you through the gig. I'm like, that sounds scary as fuck. I don't know.
That sounds like shit. Yeah, that does.
But
they make you go through this thing where they like X-ray your trailer and whatnot to see what's in there. But you know, like heading into Mexico is no big deal. They don't really care. It's coming back. That's the issue.
Yeah. But how was the show itself? Because I also heard that the shows, the kids went crazy. So
Yeah, they were really good both times. But I mean, it's in Mexico, so you know, it's not like you're going to sell any merch or anything. They like, you know, see the prices and it's just like, this is insane.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, they get rowdy. Everyone's smoking and drinking. Lots of 40s. Both times I played there, everyone had 40s. I don't know why. Both were outdoors, by the way. They were at a venue, and the one was at a bar, but both of them took place outdoors.
gnarly. Well,
Wow.
sounds fun. So what are you guys gonna do with this new album? I mean, COVID is kind of, I don't know. People are being more lax about COVID, I should say. Are you guys gonna go out and tour this new album?
Oh yeah, for sure. We haven't played any shows yet, but I mean, we're about there, dude. We're getting pretty close. You know, a lot of the modeling looks a lot better than it has at any other point in time right now. Because at a certain point, you know, we just got to find a way to live with this thing, you know, and not do anything too crazy. But there's no point in putting out a new album without touring to support it, you know, and that's my most favorite part about it. Like recording an album's fun and everything, and it's great to get it out there, but at the end of the day, just playing live is by far the most enjoyable part to me.
Fuck
you know
yeah.
what I mean? That's the most rewarding, you know, mentally and physically and
Ian,
all that. Even shit.
Ian, I got a couple questions for you. One, how do you say your last name?
Tom Lee.
Tomley. Two, are you the songwriter mainly, or are you guys group songwriters?
It's mostly me, but I take a lot of the members into account. So on this upcoming album, there's like 4 songs I wrote with the drummer.
Right.
But a lot of times it's just me coming with the skeleton of a song,
Sure.
you know,
Sure.
the bare bones vocal line, lyrics, and guitar.
So you're the singer guitarist,
Singer bassist.
singer bassist. Got it. Okay.
But I do tend to write on an acoustic guitar more than anything.
Okay, and then it goes to.
That's the way I do it.
That's how he does.
Bass is my main instrument, but you know I dabble in guitar as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I like to just, I kind of put myself in a rut. I just hold, as I'm trying to write a new song, I just get my acoustic guitar out and just kind of hold 3 or 4 notes, whatever, just random, just to hold it in time, and that just kind of gets me there on my melodies and stuff. But I started doing the same thing over and over, and I caught myself. I was like, uh-oh. I was like, this sounds really familiar. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's fucking real familiar. It's the same fucking thing I wrote a year ago. But,
Or the worst is when you get like a good 15, 20 minutes into writing a song and you're starting to feel really good about it. Then your brain clicks and you're like, oh my God, this is a popular song. I didn't realize it till just now.
Yes, I've done that. Dude, you know the song Radio by Alkaline Trio? Hot Water Music covers it. I thought it was a Hot Water Music song. We had been rehearsing this song for a while, and then one day on popped radio on my radio, and I was like, oh fuck! I had no idea that I had inadvertently I stole the whole song, but I thought Hot Water Music wrote it, so I changed it up a little bit and I called it Chuck. But it's an Alkaline Trio. It's stupid. That's a stupid story, I guess. But that's what happened to me, and we played that song a lot. So
Another personal question: do you have children?
No, I do not.
So
well, I got a couple dogs, which are pretty much my kids. But
Yeah, I understand, but I mean that gives you an opportunity to tour a little bit better, don't you think?
I think so, but there's plenty of people who do it and have kids. I don't really understand how it's possible, but other people do it, so it's got to be possible.
Right.
I agree. I feel like it's got to be really hard and a hindrance, you know, once you have that, because it's not just time. I mean, it's kind of like you got to put them first and foremost with everything.
Right.
So that type of stuff probably falls in the back burner or gets pushed back or whatever. I don't know. I'm always amazed when I see people that are able to continue to tour regularly and they have children, for
it's
sure.
brutal. It's a grind, man.
Yeah.
I would hate to do it. I'd like to do it now because my kid's old and he's an asshole, but you know, that's my thing.
Just take him with you. You got a merch person.
Oh, he wouldn't do that. I
He
said he's
would
an
not
asshole.
do that.
No, he would not fucking ever do that.
Never.
No, I'm just kidding. He's a good kid. I just like to shit on him a lot. Hey
That's
man,
what they're for.
are you a vinyl collector? You seem like you're the kind of guy that collects vinyl.
I love vinyl, but I wouldn't call myself a collector. By
Okay.
any means.
Uh,
I've had a lot of vinyl over the years. I've lost a lot of vinyl over the years.
Yeah.
Definitely a vinyl fan, and that's been my preferred format for pretty much my whole life. But wouldn't call myself a collector because somehow I lose everything.
Right, right.
Dude, yeah, being from Florida, when I first started getting vinyl, I always would fucking forget it in the car or whatever, and every one of
Ash?
them get warped. They just
Oh
melt.
man,
Dude.
it happens on tour. You get a vinyl from someone or whatever, and you leave the gig, go to wherever you're staying, wake up in the morning in Arizona, and you forgot it on the dashboard. It's only 9 a.m. and it's already an ashtray.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it sucks, man. I got a question here. Have you ever had a paranormal experience? This is normally something Will would ask
that's
you.
right. You would usually ask this, but
Go for it. No, you can ask him.
Well, he kind of destroyed it for me. There's no reason for me to say anything now. So, do you have any little paranormal experience you've ever had or seen, witnessed, felt?
There's been a couple things I can't explain.
Sure.
Like one time I went into a friend's house and I walked in first and was just, like looking around, seeing what's up.
Right.
And I come back and I'm like, what's with the old lady sitting at the dining room table? And
Oh,
like
shit.
her face turned pale and she's like, how did you see the lady or know about the lady? Because I'd never been there before. So I don't know.
Whoa.
I didn't feel anything weird, and it was late at night. It was after a show, so it was in Ohio, so it was probably 2:30 in the morning. That's bar time there, and so I didn't really remember any weird feeling or anything, but I remember the look on her face.
Yeah, but you remember seeing the old lady though, right?
Yeah, but it just looked like an old lady, and I'm just like, that's weird. There's just an old lady sitting there.
And it turned out there wasn't. It turned out she wasn't there.
Yeah, it's like a reoccurring thing.
Wow.
That's scary as fuck.
I didn't know about.
That's a trip.
But yeah, that's probably the closest I've ever had. I've had some weird intuitive feelings here and there, but I've never like necessarily seen anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's insane. I think that's really.
I don't like it.
I know because it I don't know if there's any intelligence, but it manifested for you, and it wanted you to see her. I don't know. I don't know if that's whatever. That's just all fucking weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard when you can't explain something. I definitely believe in energies and energies passing, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Like when my dad passed away, like you felt the energy move, and there's times when you'd feel it around you again.
Sure. Sure.
And it's like, I don't know how to explain that other than the chemical process of passing on to another plane of existence or whatever. But, I think that's a lot of what it is us trying to, rationalize these things we can't explain. Either that or just, ourselves in a alternative dimension taunting each other or something.
That one's a harder pill to swallow.
But I like it.
I can go for energies leaving your body and kind of aura stuff more than I can do.
I mean, there's definitely an energy transfer of some sort, regardless of what you believe.
Sure.
What it is the question.
Right. Yep. Fair. So, Will, do you want to do some do yous, have yous, or what do you want to do there, big guy?
Well, here I got a couple questions for you.
Okay.
How about that?
All right.
Have you? What's the last book you ever read?
I got it right here.
Oh, you ever read? What's the last book you read?
Yeah, that's the way you would normally say it.
But I'm not normal.
And then you
So-
start.
Yeah.
So yeah, I finished this on the plane heading back. I don't know if you can see that.
Perpetual war for perpetual peace.
Wow.
How we get to be so hated.
I wanted to keep it light. No,
Right?
How was it?
it's good. I actually read it once before, but I wanted something to get the political gears turning before we hit the studio, and then I finished it on the way back on the plane. I like to read on planes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
I can't sleep when traveling, car, train, planes. It's not like an anxious thing anymore. It used to be when I first started flying, but I just can't sleep when traveling.
Oh. I can't read while I get car sick. That just fucks me up if I read.
That's the other end of it.
Oh, that's too rough.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a couple
yeah,
more.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. And then do you have any pre-show rituals, such as like, I need 3 shots and 2 push-ups? I don't know. Whatever the fuck. I need to do a jumping jack. Or do you have any pre-show rituals?
I definitely jump around
Yeah.
a bit, get the blood flowing and everything else. And then I have a lot of weird vocal exercises I do.
Oh, that's good.
I sing really loud.
Right.
So just to keep that up, and it's not even necessarily for the performance that night. It's more for the performance the next night,
Sure.
Well, what people don't realize is it's like you got to sing that same set every single day. We usually don't book days off on tour. It's hard enough to get everybody to get time to do these things to begin with. So we want to take advantage of it. We're not going on vacation where we got a mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And
right.
so, just like I'll close my mouth and push my tongue against my teeth and just hold specific tones.
Yeah.
Really?
And I do that a lot when I'm watching like opening bands and whatnot to warm myself up. And you just pick different tones from the low and high end of your register. And
Show me.
Just so you just close it, put your tongue against it, just hold any note as long as you can.
Do it for us.
And just go until you're completely out of breath. Then take a breath and then do a different tone and try to hit all the
Do you think that would work with hiccups?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That could be the cure.
Anyways, do we want to do the do yous or have yous, or do you have any other questions?
I've got a bunch of questions.
Oh, go for it, please.
Yeah, but you should do it. We should do the do yous, have yous.
Okay.
But I would just say, who are you listening to right now, man? There's a lot of stuff coming out. What new bands or what new music would you recommend to everybody?
Well, we haven't toured since the beginning of 2020, and that's usually how I hear new bands is when we're playing with that. On a personal level, I just got the digital versions from the 20-year anniversary reissue from Propaganda, so I've been playing that a bunch the last couple days.
Oh, I didn't know that existed. I love
Yeah,
Propaganda.
today's Empires, tomorrow's Ashes.
Yeah.
So they just did a reissue, and I think they put 3 demo songs that didn't make the cut on it.
Oh shit.
And it's Propaganda, so it rips like everything they do. But I've been playing that a lot. I mean, they're one of my all-time favorite bands, and it's just like
Me too.
it's crazy because every time they put out an album, like I'm like, this is the best they can do, and then they put out the next album, and I'm like, how did they get better?
Dude,
It's like the opposite syndrome is Weezer. They get worse every album, but Propaganda gets better.
It is fucking crazy, man. They're at the top of the game. I can't. Yeah, I love fucking Propaganda, and I've never seen them. It's not.
Oh, you have to. They don't tour a ton, but they're just one of those bands you don't miss. And when you do go see them, especially if it's in your hometown or whatever, you're gonna look around and be like, half this audience are people I know that are in bands.
Right.
Like they're like a musician's bands. Like all the bands go to watch Propaganda, in my opinion.
Dude, he's one of the he's one of the fucking best. I don't know. To play those riffs and sing, whatever. I could talk about Propaganda all day. The way he plays and sings at the same time, it's like, how does your brain work? It's he can separate his brain from his hands. I don't know, whatever. It's wild. Will doesn't listen to Propaganda, so he doesn't know what we're talking about.
No, but I'm sure it's great.
All right.
All right. Well, here, I won't take up too much of your Sunday afternoon. I know that the audience members are probably tired of hearing the same old questions that we ask. We're going to have to change it up a notch, but please bear with me. These are the same questions. I'm going to ask you 10 yes or no questions. All you have to do is say yes or no. That's it. If you feel uncomfortable, we can always move on. You don't have to do anything more than that. If you want to go back after the 10 questions, we can go ahead and discuss it.
Okay. On the spot.
Here we go, and we're off. Do you like breakfast?
Do I what?
Like breakfast?
I like it. Yes.
Okay, so yes. Do you scrub your dishes before putting them in the dishwasher?
Yes. I don't use a dishwasher though.
Okay. Do you wish your parents paid more attention to you?
Not applicable.
You're not getting the yes or no, are you? Just yes or no. I'm joking. Look, he's nervous. He got all mad at me. Like, don't say anything like that. Okay, I'm joking. So, anyways, whatever you'd like to say. Do you like key lime pie?
That's why I like punk rock. I don't like to follow rules.
Got it. Do you like key lime pie?
Yes.
Have you ever used a rope swing into a body of water?
Have I ever what?
Used a rope swing, like a tire swing,
Yes.
into a body of water?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever fell down on stage?
Oh, yes.
Do you believe in God?
No.
Have you ever shit yourself?
Shit?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you think turtles are important?
Do I think what?
I know. Do you think turtles are important?
Yes.
Have you ever woke up in a place and not know where you are?
Yes.
All right. So we're done. Those are just 10. If you want to discuss any of them, we can go back. But we just wanted to get to know you a little bit. And
Did you get key lime pie when you were in Key West?
When I was younger, my dad liked key lime pie. So it's I enjoy it. I don't seek it out, but it's like a nostalgia thing for me. It reminds me of him.
Yeah, but I somewhat recently saw you in the Bahamas. It was wild. Super random, but we also went to Key West on that. You didn't try the key lime pie?
Yeah, you got to get the little pie on the stick thing.
Yeah. And how'd it hold up?
I like them, man. I mean, it's not something you want every day, but it's like, when in Rome type thing, right?
Yeah. I
hate it, I take it.
No, I really like key lime pie. Just like I'm from Florida. I go to Keys all the time. I'm going back. Are you going back? Salty Dog?
I'm planning on it. Unless the world ends, it's going to be probably the first thing I do.
This is going to be Will's first trip. He's going to go.
Yeah, we should have fun.
But we're going to go a week early and go down to Key West and hang out. So
yeah, I think we're going to go in like a weekend early and hang out with some friends closer to like Tampa and then head on over. But yeah, this will be the 4th year I've done it in a row. So
nice.
Pretty stoked to get back to it.
Yeah. 1 year, real quick, we went just a family vacation, me and Courtney, who's normally here. We went and we stayed all throughout the Keys and did a bunch of diving and stuff. And we got key lime pie at every fucking place there. Everyone's world famous, the best, right? At the very end, we go back to my folks' house and we get Claim Jumper's frozen one out of the Albertsons or whatever.
That was your favorite?
By far the best.
Really?
Just by far the fucking best. It's
Really?
ridiculous. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, let's be honest. Florida isn't necessarily known for how good their food is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless you're looking for fried gator.
Yeah, right.
They're known for fried food for sure.
Yeah, fried gator's fine. I like it. I enjoy it if you're in the Everglades or whatever.
Yeah, it will work.
I was in Florida once, and the waitress gave me a menu, and here's what it said. From the farm, from the pond, from the ditch, from the ocean.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
That was a real
Those are the
thing.
section.
Yeah, because, I guess in a ditch you get crawdads.
No, it's frog legs.
Or frog legs.
Yeah, frog legs, yeah.
So it goes
frog legs and gator.
the ocean, farm, the ditch, or whatever we hit on the road coming in.
Well, you know what they say in Florida? That'll make a turd.
Oh, God. That is terrible.
It's so fucking nasty. On that note,
Yeah.
Ian, thank you for coming on today. And when do you think that new album's going to be coming out? Do you have a name for it?
It's gonna be mixed in about 2 weeks. Mastering will be quick, so I'm hoping all that's done by within the month. As far as when it actually releases, feel like I don't know what's going on in the industry anymore, and we got to come up with a plan.
Right? Yeah.
We want it to coordinate with tours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know. My guess would probably be summer.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. So it's going to be a little bit of time, but
well, that's mainly because of vinyl. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's been pushed way back.
I have a hard time releasing an album and then like bringing the vinyls almost a year later. That just seems weird to me. So I don't know. I'm hoping we're getting over that hump of craziness that I heard all my friends bitching about this last year or so. But,
I don't know about that, dude. I think it's it's still going.
Yeah, so it's a lot of those little things to figure out, but we're definitely planning to get back to booking and everything after the first of the year. So hopefully once we get the spring getting back to normal, like I said, I think it's like April 1st is the Salty Dog Cruise. That'll probably be like the girls' first like thing we've done really.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know, people are like, it's weird going on a ship, but I'm like, yeah, but if you've been on it, it's kind of different because like it's not big crowds or anything. You can space out if you want to. I don't know. It's different because it's the fucking flogging Molly cruise,
I got sick as fuck on that last one. The
last drinking or the sea or
no,
both?
I got the flu.
Oh no,
dude, I got sick, like total teeth chattering, everything. I mean, this is pre-COVID. It was just an actual flu, whatever, but regular flu. But it sucked ass. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
But hey, man, it's worth it.
That's not good. I was on a cruise years ago, just a regular one, the only one I did, and it was horrible, by the way. But we went down I think it left out of Tampa, and we went down to the Cayman Islands. And while we were down there, this big storm thing came in, and that was like the year all the oranges froze in Florida and everything.
Shit.
We got back to Tampa. It was snowing. It was terrible. But anyways, on the way back to Tampa, I would say 70, 80% of everybody on that boat was just so dead with seasickness. I was like one of the only people that it didn't affect. You're going to these dining halls. There's no one around. It was so weird.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I've luckily never been seasick, but it looked terrible.
Well, check it out. But as we were setting up, and this where we get all the cameras in a new spot, I was looking in my thing. If you look right, where's my finger? Right there. There's your sticker on my old merch box. I saw that in the corner, and I was like, no way.
He did not plan that.
Is that the white one with the face, like the Monty Python looking face?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, that's old school on that.
Yeah, that's been on my merch box for fucking ever, dude. And it's so weird. I am talking to you, and I see it right next to my head in the new camera spot.
That's funny.
So everything comes full circle.
It did.
That's awesome.
So we really appreciate you coming on today.
Thank
Everyone
you.
check out Voice of Addiction. Hey, we'd like to play a song. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have one more question. 2 questions, I guess. What song would you like us to play of yours on the way out here?
Let's do Everything Must Go.
Everything Must Go, okay? And then if you were to have the choice when you die, how would you want what would you like your legacy to be? Like, what would you want to be known as, and what would your funeral song be?
What would I want to be known as? I mean, I guess it kind of goes to my whole ethos with playing music. It's like, I'm just trying to like help some person out there maybe get through a day, you know, like that's all I'm looking for. You know, that'd be awesome just to know in some way that you help someone get through some tough times by hearing songs you wrote and performed. The song I'd want to hear on my way out.
Played at your funeral.
Like Another One Bites the Dust.
Nice.
That's a great fucking pick, dude.
That's a good one.
I like it, man. Hey, thank you for spending some of your Sunday with us, man. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
You get that album out, come back on and let's play some tunes from that one.
Yeah, we're gonna have like 3 videos from it coming out, and we'll have singles out. So there's gonna be new music coming soon. But the album in its entirely probably still, you know, a good 6 months or so.
That's what this podcast is about, is new music.
New music, man. We love it, dude. So thank you very much, dude. Later, Ian.
Much appreciated.
Have a good one.
Bye. Take care.
Deuces.
Why must we paralyze our country and its army? While let it go, the bottom the new former middle class. We finish last. No sensing nets. Can't pay the rent. Living things must go. Living things must go. Living things must go. Stripped to the bone, left in the cold. My flesh is gone. Destroy the future for the young. With these poison clouds, where can we run? We've sculpted landscapes in the smog. Watch it collapse. Let's watch it burn. So many lost in this shockwave. Democracy, what a false dream. The walls are slowly closing in. March already, population.
You ready to go?
Okay. All right, I'm back.
All right. Thank you, Ian, man. That was
That was
awesome.
a good interview.
Yeah, they're great. Voice of Addiction, they've been around.
Yeah.
And he's a funny dude. His Facebook posts are classic. He's got good memes, that guy.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that new album, and I hope that they get out there and can play some shows soon.
Yeah, let's hope, huh?
Yeah. So everyone's gone. It's just me and you now, Will.
Oh, my God, I feel lonely. We're going to have to come up with some new questions so that, everyone doesn't go, okay,
Do you have
shit
these? I
yourself."
wrote you another list.
Yeah, but the list is not yes, no. They're great questions.
No, I did another whole list of do you have yous right there.
Yep. All right.
Look at those. I did like another 30 or so.
Okay.
That's when I'm eating edibles. And
I mean, you're doing good with, like, have you ever killed a pig? I mean, that's stuff that people need to know, you know?
You know what? The people that say yes, and, like, it's going to hit one time.
Yeah.
And then it's
But-
going to be a story.
Some of them people just go, what? Like eating a pig? Anyways.
Yeah. I think that it's time to do a little culture corner.
Culture corner, is that correct?
Yeah. How do you want to do the noise?
With my mouth? Do 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 do.
That's pretty good. Do you want me to pull up something?
Yeah, if you like. Welcome to another vision of my culture counter. Corner, where you will be experienced intelligence.
Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. All right.
Okay.
Woo.
Yeah. All right. Welcome. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we have moved on to the Culture Corner section of the episode, and I just want to give you guys a couple of things that I've experienced this week. I had to go down and pick up a painting for a friend of mine, and that's not the usual thing that I usually do. So with that being said, he said, my father collects paintings. And if you'd like, he will give you a tour of his paintings. And I said, well, that sounds like a fun time. And sure, let's go. So I went down there, and my friend and his stepmom and just decided to leave, and they went somewhere to go get lunch for us or something. So his father, who is a wonderful, kind, 89-year-old man, took me on tour, just him and I, onto some of his pieces, which were phenomenal pieces, all of them. I mean, I don't know if you ever heard of Odd Nedrum. Maybe, God.
What the fuck is that?
I know that's an artist. That's a name.
Oh.
Odd Nedrum. He is paints like an old master's, works. But I'm not just saying it because his name is Odd. He does paint odd stuff, and it's pretty amazing. But they're worth millions. And I can't.
Jesus.
I can't come up with his name. His name is Kerry Murray. And I forget his last name, and I can't look him up because I'm using my phone right now. But the gentleman that was giving me the tour, he bought a painting for $8,000 of, and I'll probably give this to you guys in Resurrections or whatever the fuck we do.
Retractions?
Retractions, and I'll get the name. But he bought it.
Carrie Leon Murray? No.
No. He's a wonderful painter.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'll see if I can Google it here while you're working on it.
All right.
But he had some of his paintings.
He does, and he has a couple pieces of paintings. But the one that he bought for $8,000, he kept. But he bought it just because he absolutely enjoyed it, and it rang to him. Well, it turns out now it's worth $15 to $20 million. Imagine spending $8,000 on a gamble to retrieve $20 million fortune. Now, he donated that, so it's going to Sotheby's, and they're going to go to auction up next year. You can only have a painting for 3 years.
Is it Deanna Carey?
No.
Okay, sorry.
But that's pretty good.
Joseph William Carey?
No.
Damn, these are all things that are popping up. H. Carey.
Well, I don't know if there's Carey. I meant to say,
how
about Kelly Murray?
Kelly Murray?
Yeah, Kelly James.
Kelly.
I'm sorry, guys. I should have came up with more of my shit. But in order for him, and he sees
James Kelly.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we got him right here.
Is he African American?
He's an American abstract expressionist artist whose career spanned nearly 7 decades. Primarily a painter, Kelly also created graphic work, especially during his years in San Francisco from 1950 to 1953.
Nope. That is not him at all.
Okay.
Anyways, I just want to say that what I had the pleasure of seeing was just amazing, because not only was it a one-on-one tour, but I got to see pieces that were privately owned in his collection. I got to see an old Diego Rivera. I got to see Edward. Hopper. A couple pieces that were just sketches, And then there was all these other artists that I never heard of, like Odd Nedrum, and but a lot of people, when I say that, their brains freak out apparently, and I never noticed that. And he asked me questions, and it was great. Like I said, I mean, to be on a private tour of a private collection, fuck, I don't think you get much of a chance to do that. And
no, dude. But how much money do you think is in this collection?
Oh, I wouldn't know. I mean, I
ballpark it. 1 million.
Oh, 30 mil.
30. That's what
that, and that's five.
And that's a private.
That's 5% of what he has.
5%.
Yeah, this is this stuff that, because he changes it up in his house. The house isn't very big.
So what, he just lets museums borrow his stuff?
Correct. When they do exhibits, they contact. And there's art dealers. Like, for instance, I saw a small little postcard, and I didn't get the artist's name, but it was a postcard size. And as we were walking out, his wife said, "Oh, we just got an art dealer calling us up. And they want 300. They offered us 380,000 for that.
Holy fuck.
It was a postcard size thing.
That is stupid.
And you know, he really, really has to infiltrate the fact that it's not about the money. I mean, it
says dude with money.
Right, but it's about a money. Like if it comes to his school that he donated it to,
right?
They got to keep it for 3 years before they can auction it off. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is.
Huh.
And then they get the money, so that's tremendous.
That's cool. I mean, that's. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you got money like that, yeah, 380,000 ain't no big deal. If you got $30 million, if that's
art collection,
5% of it.
Yeah. It's really, really remarkable.
I keep the most expensive shit at my house. What I do.
Well, that's why it was there.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So I'll send you the address, everybody.
What does he have?
No, I'm not going to send you the address.
No, I mean, I thought maybe he had a website or something.
No. This is private. He's an 80-year-old man.
Yeah,
He does
wow.
not fuck
That's
around
just-
with technology or nothing.
Jesus.
So like I said, it was great. And he was able to speak to me and tell me his feelings, his visions. And apparently he has a really good eye. Now, granted, it's not a lot of it, maybe 50% wasn't my style, but it was still worthy of watching and looking, you know?
Didn't you? What was the? You told me before doing a segment, he bought something for like $8,000 that wound up being something.
I just said it.
Oh, you did. I wasn't paying
No,
attention.
it's going for 15, 16 million now.
Jesus, that's so crazy.
But he thinks in the auction it's going to go for 20 million. But it doesn't matter. All that money goes to his own school that he donated.
Wow.
So
that's so much money.
yeah, it is a lot of money.
I was all fired up on that $800 I'm making off of Kevin Johnson and his art.
I can't believe that. That's fantastic. Anyways, if you guys ever heard of Odd Nerddrum or know or seen anything, give us a call. I'd like to get your opinion. If you ever have been to a private collection and it's still open to the public, or I guess it wouldn't be private, call in because I'd still be interested in taking a look at that if I have a possibility to do so.
Yeah.
And, boy, we'll get back into the fart jokes.
Well, thank you very much, Will.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A little golf clap
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect.
All right. So, I think that's kind of crazy, man. I've never seen a private collection of anything that's worth that much money. It's
Well, I just want to give you an idea. Imagine you are sitting this close to the microphone. Well, maybe you're not this close to
Right,
the painting.
sure, but yeah.
And it's worth $1.3 million.
I
An
know.
object that you are hanging out in
yeah,
is worth $1 million.
and it's not even that cool looking.
No, and it's right there.
Oh man, fuck. Well, we appreciate you. Thank you for the culture corner.
You got it, bud.
And let's get into another song real quick, and then
Let's
we're
do
gonna
it.
fucking wrap this thing up. I'm gonna do another Hack to Mainframe. This is their new single, Time Machine.
Looking in the mirror, shaded old man staring back at me. Age shows in his face, surely that guy isn't me. I thought I would be wiser and answer the burning questions I have. But the older I get, the more unanswered questions I have. More unanswered questions. We're on a time machine, stuck in forward gear. Feels like it's speeding up the passing of each year. Soon I will blink my eyes, open them and realize lies flash before my eyes and embrace my demise.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Wow, they are good.
Hack the Mainframe. They're coming in strong with that.
Wow.
There's 2 songs on that new whatever release that they're doing. It's fucking cool, man. I'm really into it.
They're good.
Australia's bringing the heat right now.
Fucking A.
You know what? And I know I talk about Florida a lot, but they have a great scene too. Those bands are really throwing down right now.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Santa Barbara needs to step it up, man. You know, there's not a whole lot of little kid bands or like
Yeah, but you
high
gotta-
school bands that are like going to turn into.
Don't you have to have a place to go and play?
And now you're going to right here, dude.
All right.
Right here in Squatchcock Studios.
Swatchcock.
Squatchcock. You're never going to be able to say that.
I'll never know. Swatchcock.
Squatch.
Squatch.
Like a Sasquatch.
I get that. You like? No. Put it in something else.
Squatch.
No, put it as in something else. I don't want to get the
Swamp cock. Oh, fuck. All right. Well, I think it's about time that we get out of here, but I did want to say that I've seen some ridiculous shit this week.
Yeah.
I'm just, it's getting to be Christmas time. I think this is going to be right around Thanksgiving. And I thought that we were going to have Jeff and Courtney here. So I was going to do like, what are we thankful for? But I think we skipped that.
Yeah.
And we just go for something really stupid instead.
But I'm thankful for you.
I'm thankful for you too, buddy.
Yeah.
So I heard this little, you know what mashups are?
Yeah.
Where they mix 2 songs together, right?
Right.
So every Christmas season, Mariah Carey, she blasts us, right?
Oh yeah.
There's this new one. It's called Mariah Manson. I'm gonna give you a little taste. You're gonna fucking love this. I'm gonna play a little bit of this because I think it's real funny.
And I don't want you, and I don't need you. The one that you resist, or I'll beat you. It's not your fault that you're always wrong. One too bad, just above a strong. The beautiful people, it's all relative to the size of your steeple. You can't see the forest full of trees, and you can't smell your own on your knees. Hey, you, what do you say? Something beautiful and something free. Hey, you, are you trying to be mean? You live with the heat spread, it's hard to be clean.
I just looking for my own.
Hey!
You would ever know.
Hey!
I wish I knew. All I
Wow.
want for Christmas is you.
The beautiful people, the beautiful people, the beautiful people.
Anyways,
Wow.
you guys catch it. You gotta see the video on.
That was a
YouTube.
good one.
I don't know. I think I'm stupid, but I think those fucking things are funny.
No, that was a good one.
So yeah, Thanksgiving, we're gonna go. We're gonna do it.
We're gonna have a wonderful Thanksgiving up there. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna get hot in that house. So.
You think so?
Yeah.
How many people are gonna be cramming in there?
Well, your family and me and Marcia and me and my mother is. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna be squeezing in tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be good. We're gonna have fun. But now we get the e-bikes. Our mutual
that'll
friend
be-
that's going is bringing his e-bikes and a 4-wheeler.
Yeah. This should be fun.
So we're gonna tear it up.
It'll be great.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm sorry that Courtney wasn't here for today.
Yeah, I know. That was a
I
bummer.
missed her. And
I'm
then
looking over and just seeing her.
I looked over to see if I was gonna get in trouble numerous times today.
Oh,
I
but
pushed it just a little bit.
You did.
The hand job on the church bus was.
Wow.
And
Well,
I left out the bad details even.
yeah. Well, I think glad that you did.
I told you off mic. Yeah, I'm glad to find out that Jeff also noticed that Kevin was going bald. That was nice. I wasn't the only one.
Jesus.
I would like to say thank you, Hack to Mainframe. Of course, thank you, Voice of Addiction,
Yeah.
and Ian for coming on. Those
Thank
guys
you.
are awesome. And then we got Knock Knock coming on. I'm going to do their song Do-Si Do, so check out their new album.
Awesome.
Special shout out. We got a dude, Sophia, Punk of the Week, dude. Brass Against. We even had little Johnny Rotten today.
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson, Mariah Carey.
God, we had a big old show.
It was definitely a shit show. What's going on for the rest of the day today, Mr. Will?
Well, I guess you're home alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, kids working. Courtney's gone. I say let's go to the bar.
Let's do it. I just never had that. I couldn't say yes fast enough. I think.
Yeah. Let's get down and do it.
You guys have a great week.
You have a fantastic week, everybody, and hit us up. SoundsLikeNonsense.com. Share, subscribe, like, give us the 5 stars, do all the thing. We appreciate you. 1-805-697-7070, and that's it.
Take care, guys.
All right, deuces.
you wish you had. Swing me round, do-si-do, here we go, bob and flow. I'll be cool, you get mad. Got problems you wish you had. Swing me round, do-si-do, here we go, bob and flow. I'll be cool, you get mad. Got problems you wish you had. I'm young, I'm scum, I'm cool. I'm lost, I'm jaded, I'm a fool. I'm a boss, I'm God, I'm you. That's true, nothing you can do. Got problems you wish you had. 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 Bet y'all never met a man like this. Talk shit, back it up, cause I'm all original. Let me show you how to dance real quick. Bust a spin, you singing like do-si-do. What's in this, I don't know. My business, it ain't yours. My dominance, it shows. I don't got a reason to be insecure. Swing me round, do-si-do, here we go, bob and flow. I'll be cool, you get mad. Got problems you wish you had. Swing me round, do-si-do, here we go, bob and flow. I'll be cool, you get mad. Got problems you wish you had. Swing me round, do-si-do, here we go, bob and flow. I'll be cool, you get mad. Got problems you wish you had. Swing me round, do-si-do, here we go, bob and flow. I'll be cool, you get mad. Got problems you wish you had. Rather be laughing in a Civic, the crying in a Bentley. I'm loving the way I'm living. Never ask for permission, rarely ask for forgiveness. I suggest you keep your distance. If you feel it, be my witness with the quickness. Contagiously spreading lyrical sickness. Don't wanna be with wannabes and money-seeking bitches. Can you feel this? Woo! Elephants stomping all up in this building. I see different. Murdering beats made my strange on some real shit. Knock, knock, hey, hi, who's there? Nobody, wrong house, who cares? I got problems that you wish you had. Fuck voices, I got 2 sales. Tight on the mic, but I got loose ends. Handful of fingers here to count true friends. Who the fuck is it you think you is? I'ma call a doctor cause I'm feeling sick. I've been drinking, but my rhyme's still ill. West Coast trees got me hiding in the hills. Send a motherfucking barber. Best in California, I just thought that I should warn you now. I should warn you now. We the motherfuckers pouring at now. Swing me round, do-si-do, here we go, bob and flow. I'll be cool, you get mad. Got problems you wish you had. Swing me round, do-si-do, here we go, bob and flow. I'll be cool, you get mad. Got problems you wish you had. Swing me round, do-si-do, here we go, bob and flow. I'll be cool, you get mad. Got problems you wish you had.